Oh, that's not bad. A little bit of a
What?
this little bit that's showing, but it's okay.
It don't look like it's picking up.
It is. It's green.
Yeah, but it's hardly. Go ahead, whatever you're doing.
Where's that shadow coming from? Oh, Sean.
Right. Where's the sound? All right, bet. Yo. All right, yeah, it should be working now. What?
I'm laughing at you hitting that like we just started for the night.
Guys started over. Gary, what up? I can even remember everybody we seen. All right, bet.
What?
Yeah, sometimes for some reason it has to do with the sample rate. I don't want to bore y'all, but basically, if the sample rate's on here wrong, then we sound like chipmunks. So it must have been.
Dang, I wonder what we sounded like.
We did this before. Remember when we were testing it and it sounded off?
No, I don't remember what that.
Oh well.
Okay. Hey Kamari, it's
All right,
funny.
make sure I hit like again.
Yeah, don't forget to hit like. It's funny because I know there are people who normally hear us are like, "What?" and then the new people are like, "What?" That's probably what they sound like. Thank you, African gal. The time was 7:11. Oh, thank you. I mean, a timestamp. All right, what were we talking about? I forget.
I don't know, but we just started watching Manifest. I don't know who's watching that because Netflix said they're picking it up. I wasn't gonna watch it because I heard it sound ended crate like at a cliffhanger.
And let's not talk about any endings.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna talk about no endings, but I do want to see who's watching. I know what I'm saying, but I want to know who's watching it.
Yes, it's good. Hey, yeah. Rashida. Yes, African girl. We're addicted to it too. Like, I want to make sure before we watch it that I don't have something important to do because we just like to let it play. And I think it's 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a lot to watch. Hey, Latasha. Yeah, it's really good. A really good show. And I didn't think it would be that great because I felt like another plane series / well, I thought it was a movie at first. And I was like, I don't like this just feel like such an easy setup, you know, people afraid of planes, things go wrong on plane, like so what? But the storyline for this show is crazy good.
I think it's the characters because I was just worried it'd be like all them other people disappeared and came back, but I think the characters have such good like lives. I'll say that, and how it was affected. I think that's dope.
And also, I also like how I can't predict what's gonna happen. Like there's so many shows where I feel like, oh my gosh, he's gonna break up with her. Oh yeah, he's the one who killed him. Like it's so easy to tell, but with this, I can't figure out what's coming next.
African girl says she must have been watched it before a plane ride. That's crazy.
That is. That is. I'm not even gonna lie.
All right, y'all. Yeah, what were we talking about before then, though?
I don't remember. I was about to go
food. We were talking about school food. What was y'all favorite school food, if y'all remember? Because I don't really remember.
Yeah, so I said my favorite, because he asked me what was my favorite lunches in school, and I started telling him. He's like, what? Said because I went to private school, so we had all these different options.
I had different options.
No, I went to both public and private school, and
there wasn't go to my public.
There wasn't that many options at public school.
Don't talk about your broke boy public school versus mine.
It was not broke.
If you talking about you had no options at it, it was.
We had options, but not like okay, for example, when you go through the lunch line in a public school.
Well, no, in your public, go ahead in your school because you trying to act like all of them are the same.
No, I'm just
when
saying.
You go in yours, what happens? You get one option.
No, I don't really remember if there was more. I know they always had some sort of veggie option in case I guess you were vegetarian. Yeah, like at the private. That's what I'm saying. At the private school, that was what we were paying for that good food.
You are not telling me nothing. Else. What was at your public school?
So I said, you asked me what my favorites. I said one thing was taco salad.
That was before. You already said your favorite. What the question is now, we offer your lasagna and stuff at your public school, because now I'm offended. At your public school.
I graduated from public school.
Right. What did they have?
That's what I was trying to tell you. You cut me off.
No. You went back to your private. You said the lasagna.
Every day.
Yeah.
At public school.
There we go. Yours.
We had these steakum sandwiches. But I call them steakum because that's what it looked like. I'm not sure if it was steakum, but every single day
I know what you could
eat like it had like a little sub bun and it had flat meat in it. That was available every day. Or you could have I don't know. It was like maybe the little pizza or something. And then we had like a la carte line where you could get snack food. Like we had cheese-filled pretzels you could get.
So we had the a la carte line, we had a sub line, we had more than one choice at the regular line, and we had 2 snack lines where it was like a whole snack bar situation.
Our a la carte line to me was the snack line.
Nah, our a la carte line had like veggie stuff, like it was like a salad bar almost.
We did not have that at our public school.
Exactly.
Thank you, Latasha.
I'm saying, try to play my meals.
I ain't trying to play your meals.
Don't come at.
My favorite was pizza and chocolate milk. Yeah, we had that. And now them pizzas were good. Like sometimes I find myself just craving those little pizzas just a little bit because just to get that memory back. Because those little pizzas were good. I don't know why we were eating them with milk. Well, I do know why we were eating them with milk because back then that was the thing. Drink milk, strong bones, strong teeth, and all that stuff. Now I can't even stomach a whole milk.
We had the foot-long hot dogs. That was one of my favorites. Did I have foot-long hot dogs?
No. Hey, Lervin. Yeah, long time no see.
Yeah.
Hey, Ranisha. Thank you. Hey, girl. What else you have?
No. I'm saying what I liked. I actually like their spaghetti.
Foot-long hot dog. Did we ever have spaghetti?
And they was always off the cart. Like it would be off both sides of that cart.
I remember sometimes we would have chicken breast with mashed potatoes and gravy. And my friend Emerald, she never liked
it was
gravy.
Sliced or was
it might have been like little slices.
Yeah, I'm about to say
it wasn't an actual
breast,
boneless chicken breast, but it was like sliced meat, I guess. And she never wanted gravy or butter. She just wanted salt and pepper. It was just such a dry, tasteless meal.
Elijah, you a meatloaf connoisseur?
I love meatloaf.
Meatloaf is slept on.
I haven't had it.
They need to change the name of it though, because it don't sound like it tastes good.
It's like, especially nowadays when everyone's vegan.
I feel like the 90s.
I don't eat red meat.
I feel like the 90s did it for us though. Meatloaf. It was used as like we're eating meatloaf. Like
I know.
We're not like meatloaf.
But we love meatballs. It's so funny. Nobody's bats an eye at that. African guy said my high school cafeteria was set up like a food court, and each spot was a different culture. For example, Creole, Italian, soul, Spanish. Well, girl, where you go? My favorite was a taco bar and a small personal pizza.
I feel like we had a taco.
It was always available.
That was at the a la carte. I feel like. Dang, I wish somebody who went to my school was in here.
Elijah said my favorite was them sweaty and sweet. Maybe mean sweet donuts in the morning and for lunch. Oh yeah. Excuse me. If you guys live in Maryland and like Prince George's County, you have to go to Carolina Kitchen and get their meatloaf. It's so good. That was the last time I had meatloaf. Probably like 2015, 16.
They probably done took it off the menu.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love it. I always like battle with myself because everything in there is good. But I always end up getting like their barbecue chicken. That barbecue chicken is so good. And I like barbecue chicken, but it's not something that I go out and take for takeout or carry out. I never get barbecue chicken, but their barbecue chicken and their meatloaf is so good.
All right, that's enough. They ain't paying us.
Hey, Red Bone Green.
We used to get Domino's pizza every week.
Oh, yeah. You know, Domino's is doing giveaways now.
What do you mean?
So they're giving away $50 million in freeze is what they're calling it.
Freeze.
Instead of like fees, your delivery fee. So for example, when you order Domino's online and you say, I just want a large pepperoni pizza, you're gonna be picked for a random, like everybody. You'll get like your pepperoni pizza and a lava cake, or your pepperoni pizza and a side of wings, like whatever they decide to give you.
And the delivery is free.
I think so. It's like a promotion they're doing
Why
right now.
Going there, then?
With Domino's don't deliver here.
Yes, it does. They deliver somewhere.
Yeah, they don't deliver here. Wait, as a people, we have yet agreed that ground turkey is fire and ground beef is trash. Elijah. Listen, I will definitely say I've had some good turkey burgers in my life, but it was not on a consistent basis because you have to know what you're doing when you make turkey burgers. So they can be really, really good. But as of now, ground beef is hands down.
I had switched to ground turkey, where we had for a while. But then when I had ground beef, all of a sudden, it tasted great.
It's
and I haven't gone back since.
It's like tender. It's flavorful.
Yeah, I was on ground turkey for a while.
But, woo! Now, I will say this. Like, whenever I make chili, I'll put ground turkey in instead of, because I don't really tell the difference, like at all. Actually,
depends on that. Yes, I do. You can't tell. Yeah, I can tell the difference between the percentages too. If you get that 92,
the percentages. But when you let it sit in a crock pot for chili, you can't tell the difference. Now, if you eat a burger, yes, for sure.
Well, how much chili do we eat?
I know we only eat it in the fall and winter months.
So
and then I maybe make it twice. Healthier. Yeah, because it's not as fatty and it's not red meat. You know, easier for your body to break down. I haven't had ground beef in so long. Yeah, it's because
that was us. Turkey. Don't taste the ground beef though.
Shannon, I don't make turkey burgers. My cousin makes really good turkey burgers. Yeah, I tried making them once. I did all the extra stuff to keep it moist and flavorful, and they still were tough. I don't know if we cooked them too long or if I mixed it too much, but I was like, for all this, I'm just gonna use ground beef.
Hola.
The ground turkey spaghetti is killing ground beef spaghetti. Probably. That's another thing. I don't think I would tell the difference that much.
No, stand your ground.
For me.
Stand your ground.
Hey, BB. Hey, Bex. Hey, Tio. No, I'm glad y'all a couple minutes late because we had technical difficulties with the first live stream.
With that being said, make sure y'all hit like
on your way in. Chuck is not nasty. Oh my gosh. You have to have Chuck. Was it Chuck roast beef? Chuck. Hold on a second. It's the cut. It's the certain cut. It's so good. Chuck roast beef. Chuck roast. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how they label it in the store. Mm-hmm. But anyways, you know, you go to the red meat section, look for the Chuck cut. Like it's normally flat. It's not a big hunk of meat like this. It's this way. It's wide and it's about like this.
Exactly, African girl.
That's what I use for pot roast. It is so good. It's so tender. It's so everything. It costs a little bit more, but to me, it's worth it, especially because I only make it maybe once a year. So it's like eating turkey bacon and then going back to regular bacon. Makes me not want to eat turkey bacon again. Yeah, actually, I was craving turkey bacon not that long ago, and I ate it. I got the kind that doesn't have any nitrates and all this other stuff in it. It was good. It was good. But there is nothing like pork bacon.
I'm starting to think y'all got some bad meats at y'all grocery stores. Our ground be hitting.
Too dry for you? What's Chuck? How are you eating it, Redbone? What is your name? Okay, I feel funny calling you Redbone. You said
that bone hard.
Because remember we were on Amazon live and that guy's name was it Playboy or something? And I kept saying it. And you were like, why do you keep it? Was so funny because it just made me laugh. I like because I don't know people's names, so I have to read their screen names. And I just felt funny calling him that.
We're gonna try to remember Martha's Redbone.
Okay. Hey, Khadijah. Hope you're doing good and feeling better. I'm good to see all our OG viewers and supporters. And
Bex, me too. I never got into. I can get into ground turkey, but turkey bacon.
Yeah, he hates it. That's why when I get it, I know I don't have to worry about him eating any of it.
But now I don't even eat regular bacon, so
No, and I'd be happy about that too. Because when I get it, it's all.
By the way, I knew you wasn't gonna eat that sausage in there. I should have just threw it out.
I forgot about it.
Yo, she always tells me not to throw something out, and she never uses it. Like that seasoning. I might as well throw it out with this trash instead of waiting a week.
Oh, what seasoning was that?
Exactly.
Oh no, the salad supreme. No, I'm gonna make some zucchini, and I want to taste that seasoning.
All right,
there.
Next time we're gonna ask if she made some zucchini. All right.
Shannon said she did say bone. That's the southern side of me. I'm half North Carolina, half Maryland. So it's funny though, because like I never, when I was little, I had a southern accent, but I grew out of it because I moved up here. But yeah, so some things it sometimes it comes out, especially if I'm imitating. Like when I watched the playback of the live last time we were on,
Latasha.
I was Latasha leaving.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Latasha. Have a wonderful and blessed week too.
It's almost expired. I was throwing out everything that's expired.
Yes, salad supreme, and it's not cheap either. Salad supreme is like $5 or something for a little bit of seasoning. McCormick's they try it every single time. But anyways, when I was watching the playback, I was imitating my mom talking about me.
Yeah.
And the way I even said my own name, Ebony, like I don't even know if my mom says it that hard, but I did. I'm like, why am I doing that? Okay. Redbone is South Carolina. Juju Robinson. I'm looking for more vegetarian recipes. We ain't no vegetarians over here, but I do like a good vegetarian. I do like a good vegetarian recipe because what I like to do is take breaks. Like I don't eat every meal. I don't have meat. And that's probably not saying a lot. But if you think about how people eat on a normal or regular basis in this country, there's breakfast meat, there's lunch meat, and then at dinner you probably eating a piece of chicken or something, or a piece of beef.
Dinner meat.
Exactly. So I try to make an effort, at least for breakfast, to not have any meat. Maybe lunch too, but breakfast I try not to. Thank you, Khadijah. I got this from Fashion Nova years ago.
All right, y'all. So for those that don't know, it's September. That's not what I was going to tell you. But September is Ebony's birth month. So she got
Sapphire,
a birthday.
Virgo.
Sapphire.
Yeah, that's the birthstone. Yes.
Cheap.
Yes.
Anyway, so yeah.
You seen Princess Diana's ring, her sapphire? That ain't cheap. Sapphire. You know what? That's just for that. That's gonna be my next gift request. A sapphire ring.
Oh, don't worry. Let me see sapphire rings.
What about that hair?
Oh, you lost it.
See, they ain't cheap. Yes, Shannon.
Oh no, this one right here, lab created. That's what I like to hear.
Sapphire. That's sapphire adjacent.
It's at K's too.
No,
129. I'll get that for your birthday. You gonna see with that sapphire? Sapphire, go ahead.
Oh, yes, Shannon. I did do a tutorial on this hairstyle. I filmed it today, and it'll be up tomorrow. What about? Oh, I just read that.
Wait. What? So, what I wanted to do was, since we had so many fortune cookies, we're gonna go through each month or each zodiac sign and read their fake fortune.
All right. Yeah.
You want to read them?
You can do it. This is your show.
No, you can do it. I introduced it. And plus, your birthday's coming up. Which
I'll
one
do
you want to start with?
The first one. You can do the rest.
What? No, we'll go back and forth. You do the first one, Aquarius. Who's an Aquarius in here?
If we have any Aquariuses. Is the P.O. box set up yet? Yes, it is set up. Beyonce and Ebony month. Hey.
I should never do that button.
Hey. Scorpios, Taurus. Mom. Of course we're gonna do Virgo. I'm here. I forgot you a Virgo too. You just barely made it.
Oh my God.
You know what's so funny? I say that my mom is 4 days into the Virgo season. I'm 4 days before it ends. So I'm talking about she just barely made it.
Y'all both just barely made it.
Oh yeah, by the way, my mom just had a birthday August 26th. So wish her a happy birthday. If it's your birthday, make some noise.
Let me just hit my button.
Y'all got a bad reputation.
They do.
No, we don't.
Yes.
What's my bad reputation?
Well, you just gonna read that. We have no Aquariuses, but my mother is one.
Virgos, the bad reputation is all for good things. It's like when someone asks you in a job interview, what's a weakness? You're like, oh, I work too hard, or I'm always struggling to reach perfection. Those are good problems to have.
If you like being stressed.
Happy belated birthday, Mama Sophia.
All right.
Just me playing signs by Pisces.
Girl, I will open it.
Scorpio.
Struggling.
Libra.
Ooh, that Libra. Here's the lyrics.
I never could get it right if I'm not listening to the song.
Which ones it start with? No, start with Capricorn.
In her song.
It doesn't. I'm saying.
I don't know. What's the first one she says? You talking about the verses or the hook?
Because it starts with a 2-syllable one.
Pisces, Aries. Yeah, she says Pisces.
All right. Let's go.
This is Aquarius.
Yes.
Anyone can start. Only the thoroughbred will finish. The thoroughbred. You got some Meg Thee Stallions in here. That's what made me think of a horse.
All right. We're going to see how many of these we think are deep and how much of these.
I'm singing a song like LeBron.
And how many of these aren't.
I like that one.
Anyone can start. Only the thoroughbred.
Because I'm actually working on that. Like, not technically finishing, but just like seeing things through on a consistent basis. There's no real end, but to just keep consistent, which is basically the same thing.
Lurban, the rain is crazy here. They actually had like a tornado. Hurricane. It was a tornado warning.
Whatever it was, it came through on the phone, stopping everything with that loud alarm.
All right. For the next one, Pisces, which I am. So.
Hey, Pisces. My little romantic, artistic, creative, sweet.
All right, ready? Pisces. All right. For the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them. Actually, that is me.
I'm about to say that sounds a lot like you.
So for the things we have to learn before we can do them, we learn by doing them, which is what I do with everything.
I think we should get a bag. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's very true. It's so funny because what were we doing the other day? And I was like, oh, we were opening up a package and putting something together. And I was like, well, where are the instructions?
And when we were doing the t-shirts.
Yeah, I was like, where are the instructions? You don't need no instructions. I'm like, you can't just be putting stuff, plugging things in, and
of course you can
turning it on. You need to look at some warnings.
Just go ahead and do it first. Nobody's gonna tell you did it wrong. All right, your turn. For Aries,
that injury will tell you.
Any Aries? No injuries. Oh, there wasn't Aquarius.
Any Aries in the house? Aries get a bad rap too about them being crazy or like they call. I think Kourtney Kardashian is an Aries, and every time she does something mean or like cold-hearted, they're like, "That's an Aries for you."
Ebony's an Aries.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Trust yourself. You know more than you think. These are good.
Yeah, this isn't from one day. So
no, it's from several.
I've been saving up to do this with y'all. Trust
yourself. You know more than you think.
I like that. Oops. Save some of these for some song lyrics.
All
right. Yeah, that was a good one, man. We opened these last time we had Chinese food with my grandparents and all them. They were all horrible.
They were bad.
That's why I thought we'd be able to judge whether these are good or bad during this. But
Scorpio gang, we got the purest hearts out of all the signs. You think so? I'm about to say, do you know any Scorpios? I know. Like half his family's birthdays in November. They're all Scorpios.
Yes. All right. Where we at? Is this Aries or Taurus? I'm on Taurus.
We just did Aries.
All right. So Taurus, for insight on quandary, turn to people with firsthand experience. That's
insight on quandary. Is that like a confusion or a problem?
Like a quandary is like a dilemma.
I was gonna say a problem or something.
For insight on quandary, turn to people with firsthand experience. That just sounds like sound advice.
A state of perplexity or uncertainty over what to do in a difficult situation. Okay. How do we get all these good ones?
That one was all right.
Leos are the best.
That one's like obvious.
Tasha is a Scorpio, my sister. I keep forgetting that. Her birthday's on 11/11, just like your aunt on Veterans Day.
All right, here we go.
Who's this one for?
This is for Geminis.
Geminis. Y'all really got a bad rap. Every time I see anybody mention Gemini on Instagram or something, it's like, oh gosh. Every time.
Did you open it?
I'm trying to open it.
Girl.
Follow the middle path. Neither extreme will make you happy. That sounds like me.
That sounds perfect for Gemini.
Yeah. Because the extremes. Yeah, my niece is a Gemini, so I always call her a Sour Patch Kid because she's a true Gemini. Like, the girl have mood swings, like, or go from one emotion to the next. It's just very strange how it fits her.
She's going to beat you up when she get older.
She probably will. I'm just going to have to accept it.
Dang.
And then she'll probably want to spend the night and have fun together afterwards. Watch Gemini be trash. We always get the short end of the stick. Y'all get so much grief.
All right. Follow the middle path.
Neither extreme will make you happy. That's funny to tell someone to play it safe like that.
Shoot, not even.
Like, they always say
it's almost like saying not too safe and not too.
Oh yeah,
this is the middle path.
Because everyone always says you get the best experiences, the best rewards, all of that when you're outside of your comfort zone.
I honestly think though that might be the hardest thing to do because how do you know what's the middle of what you're, what's too
that's
much
true.
And too little? That's just like just do it halfway.
I guess when you.
I'm saying that's a bad one. I
don't think it's bad.
I'm saying it's bad.
Beck said, I'm a good Gem. Cancer in the house.
I know twins that are Gemini, so I'll be thinking one of them's good, one of them's bad.
This is not TV.
I know it's in real life.
Sci-fi channel.
It's not sci-fi.
No, that's what I'm saying. So why would you think one is good?
Because how they act. Chavis and Mike.
Blow the horn every time.
They know they Geminis and they twins.
I didn't even know who you were talking about.
Yeah. All
right.
People that know them.
Who's the next one? Cancer.
Shoot. This is you then, right? You, me, you.
I read the Gemini one.
All right. So Cancer, which I believe my grandmother is.
Yes, my mom is a Cancer.
Yeah. All right. Appearance can be deceiving. Remember, endurance makes gold. Why does endurance make gold? Who says that?
Well, it's basically
pressure makes diamonds.
But it's the same idea. Like
no. Pressure literally makes diamonds.
I get it, but it's the same idea. Endurance, you endure everything. You're gonna get the gold.
It's a fact. That pressure. Let me see this. So you like this one? Appearance can be deceiving. Remember, endurance makes gold.
I'm just confused about the appearance thing. Where does that come into play?
It's like what you see might seem harder. No, might be hard. Well, yeah, might be harder than what it looks like. So just stick with it. Is what it's saying.
Shannon said, "Okay, show you right." Cancer, and my name is Larry. Some of y'all will get it.
Nope. It's over my head. I wish you didn't read it out loud so it could have just. Now we're looking dumb. It's gonna be everybody else gets it, and we over here like.
My mom need to be on like a Trivia Pursuit Hollywood version. She would win.
Oh, you're a Cancer.
Cancer here. I have to ponder on that fortune for a minute.
So don't be afraid because something looks tough. Just stick with it. Endurance is apparently gold. Apparently, it makes gold like diamonds. Here you go. This is Leo.
Leos, guard yourself against evil temptations.
Dang, that's straight to the point. I ain't never heard you. I ain't never seen you act like that. Guard yourself against evil temptations.
What's an evil temptation?
Who's a Leo?
Yeah.
And let us know what y'all temptation is.
Are you dealing with any evil temptations? Oh, Mitch says I'm a twin and a Gemini. It is true. One is good and the other may
go girl.
and the other may need some help. Prayer.
I was right.
Mitch, are you a June or May or June Gemini? That is actually, you know what? As much as I like the fall, I like May and June, like the way the weather is at that time because it's not too hot, it's not too chilly, but it's like that long. It doesn't last, and all of a sudden, it's like allergies and humidity and everything else. So it's like a little bit of time. It's like perfect outside.
All right, baby. You want to do your birthday? Your birth?
Oh month? Yeah.
All right. This is it. Dang, this in there toy.
Virgo.
Hot.
Beware the fury of a patient man. What?
Yeah, talk to him. You heard him. You know I'm patient too. Beware.
You're patient most of the time.
How your junk gonna be about someone else? All right. Well, Virgos, you heard it. Beware the fury of a patient man.
Thank you, Zakia. It's actually gonna be on my channel tomorrow. I did a tutorial. So look out for them. I'm posting at 7:00 tomorrow night. Or 7:30.
So I gotta do these next ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So who Libra?
Oh, thanks.
My dad's a Libra.
All right, Libra.
Come on.
All right, I just want to hear you say, come on. All right, time is your wisest counselor. I think that's a good one.
That should have been Virgo because I rush everything mentally. Like I'm always ready for the next thing, the next whatever. I got to learn to live in the moment and really, and not even just the moment like, oh, it's my birthday. No, like the moment of a season, I have to really learn to be comfortable and excited about. It's hard for some reason. Like even when good things happen, I'm like, oh, well, what about maybe maybe next time? Or I was like, just be happy with what's happening now. Be content.
All right. This next one is Scorpios, and I know y'all out there.
I'm supposed to read that one.
I'm doing two because you did too.
Oh.
All right. Business is a lot like playing tennis. If you don't serve well, you lose.
That sounds like volleyball. You don't serve in golf. You do?
My poor baby. See, now she doesn't listen to me when I say she doesn't hear what I'm saying. But I'm glad we have this on tape.
When have you ever talked to me about golf like that?
No one said the word golf, is my point. We said tennis. You heard golf. And this is what I'm talking about with you don't hear me. And then you be like, how do you know you're just not saying something?
Where did I get golf from? Let me see.
No. The word might change.
No, I'm trying to see. Maybe I thought I heard it. Business is a lot like playing tennis. You know why I thought golf? Because business deals are normally like.
So she does this while we talk normally about random things. Is all I wanted to point out.
Kamari, we're on Scorpio, and yes, Liv, you missed Aquarius, but we'll go back to it.
Aquarius should be the first one.
Yeah, Aquarius is first. Aquarius is. I should lay them out so they don't get mixed up.
Oh my God, I'm so glad that happened.
Oh, be quiet.
Golf is a lot like playing tennis.
I just heard business, and I thought business deals. Oh, golf.
All right. So anyway, it says business is a lot like playing tennis. If you don't serve well, you lose. If you don't know, serving is the first part of tennis. So I think it's just saying start off strong.
Yeah. For
those people who are Scorpios, start off right. Don't try to rush into stuff because if you don't start off good, you lose. Oh, they were in order.
I put them in order.
I was about to say.
And they go like this.
It go a little something like this. It's your turn.
All right.
Right now we're on Sagittarius, and Ebony got you.
Yes, Inga. Thank you.
Ebony.
Ouch. Her mind is just 2 steps ahead. Yes, Bex, 2 steps ahead.
And that's what's wrong, because she didn't take the first step and she fell off.
African guy, my birthday is September 18th.
She tripped up. Trying to take 2 steps.
You see?
Remember when
I need to be patient.
Remember when I went up them steps and went down the steps and I thought there was an extra one. I made it longer. Yeah, that's what you just did. You stepped too hard.
All right, who's this for? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Who?
Sagittarius.
He.
Go ahead.
He who expects no gratitude shall never be disappointed. Ooh, this is so good. Who is this for? Sagittarius?
Nobody's a Sag.
Oh, this is a good one.
Is Jay-Z a Sagittarius?
Yes. I feel like that's the title on one of his songs in the Black album, or as he says it or something. I just know it's very clear. He makes it very clear. He who expects no gratitude shall never be disappointed. I learned that years ago. Like when you just learn to do things simply because you want to, or you feel it's the right thing to do, or whatever your reason is, you won't need a thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And because you don't need a thank you, you don't feel indebted, or you don't feel like, what's the opposite of feeling indebted? But either way, you don't have no expectation of return or nothing. It's like that saying when people say, "Don't lend money you can't afford to give away." Like that's how I feel about this. Like you just do something out of kindness in your heart. You don't have to have this grandiose thank you.
What's grandiose mean?
And I feel like that's the best way to be, because you'll always be content.
All right, last one. So we got an extra one. Maybe that'll be for everybody.
Taurus got played. I didn't even understand it.
Oh, we gotta go back. We'll go back then and go back and break it down. All right, but Capricorn.
What?
This is the worst one. A good home is happiness.
Aw, that's sweet though.
That ain't no advice. Somebody in a bad home, like, I know. Like, all right.
Elijah says pessimistic. That's what LOL. That's the post getting cheated on mentality.
Oh my God. That's only if you feeling that. That's only if you are pessimistic. But I go into things not expecting nothing back from a lot of people. And they
not this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And I never feel like that's being pessimistic. I just don't care. Like I did it for me.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that you think no one's going to do anything for you. It's the fact that you're not doing something in expectation of something in return. Like I would much rather be doing something just because I feel like it and want to do it. It makes me feel good. Like I would much rather be that than doing something and they better say, she didn't even say thank you. And
but it is one step away from what you said. Some people probably have to go through it as a thing, but I will say you're right about the Taurus one. That's the quandary one. For insight on quandary, first in it. Yeah, that is pretty bad.
You would. That's almost like duh. Yeah, I'm gonna go to someone who knows that can help me.
Exactly, to y'all. You get me. We right here. There is an extra one.
This is for the collective.
This is for all of us. Yeah. So if you got a bad one, hopefully this will make up for that.
This is for Beyonce since her birthday's on Saturday.
No, it's not. It's for me. Yeah. I want to. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Today's profits are yesterday's good, well ripened. What's a well like?
No. It's the good.
Oh, yesterday's good, well ripened. They need to put a comma in here.
No, the dash actually.
Yeah, dash for well ripened. Today's profits are yesterday's good, well ripened.
That's just obvious.
Yeah, it's like the payoff.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Somebody got two bad ones.
We should put these on a piece of paper and hang it or something. A lot of these are good. Little reminders.
That's actually not a bad little idea for a little arts and crafts thing. All right.
Yes, African guy for Beyonce. Should be 40 on Saturday. What? Should be 40 on Saturday. And everyone keeps speculating she's going to release some music and stuff.
Oh, it's a 4.
Right. It's the September 4th. She's turning 40.
Excuse me.
So everyone's like,
wait, so they think this September 4th she's gonna drop something?
Mm-hmm.
That ain't happening.
And it's so funny because for a second I was like, maybe she will, but then I saw a tweet and was like, man, y'all are tripping. This that girl's 40th birthday. She's gonna be celebrating with her family, not worrying about releasing anything. I was like, that very well may be true.
I mean, she does drop random,
but
that's the hard. She probably the most random of the random drops. Because at least with other people, you knew they was working on it, and it's like you just don't know when it's going to drop.
But it does seem on the nose for her to drop something on her birthday. Like you just said, she does a random drop. So nothing to do with her birthday or any other special day in her life as far as we know. So it's like, it might be too on the nose. She'll probably give us a good handful of Instagram pictures on Monday or something. That'll be about it.
Bex thinks she's going to release music and plans for a concert.
Please, I don't really want a concert right now because I'm not comfortable in crowds yet. And the stress of even just getting your hands on a Beyonce concert ticket is enough to like that was one of the things, like COVID gave me a long list of things that I was happy about, like the good with the bad. And one of the goods were I didn't have to worry about buying a Beyonce concert ticket because it's stressful.
I could see Beyonce not caring about Drake dropping.
Oh, heck no.
But he is the most streamed artist, so he's definitely he's gonna do his numbers.
She's so disrespectful when it comes to our pockets. Yes, Bex, very much so. Like, I don't even think twice about spending $100+ on a ticket for a concert because she's the only artist I've ever gone to consistently, and that's how much I've always paid for a concert ticket.
Elijah dumb.
Bex.
Girl said she just uploaded a bunch of videos on YouTube.
What? Like, what kind of videos?
Y'all about to get this live canceled. Y'all keep bringing up Beyonce.
No,
between Beyonce and then what's her name going live? Ari Lennox going live. She will cancel a lot.
I love Ari. Oh, that girl is just the best. I love her. And these most recent pictures Ari took, they're so pretty. And I just like being in the space of becoming a super fan of someone. Like when I was becoming a super fan of Beyonce, I didn't realize it was happening when it was happening because it was just like, oh, I like this song. I like this album. I like this concert. Yeah. So when you're in the midst of it, you don't know it until you become a fan.
Especially when they don't have like a widespread amount of fandom. Like basically every pop person, they were already big before I could become even though I'm not like a fan, but
right, like they had this huge #1 song and it was everywhere, and it's like, well, of course you're a fan.
Yeah.
Ari is like, I get to grow with her. I get to become a super fan while she becomes a superstar. Like, because it's gonna happen. Like,
I'm trying to think who else
gonna happen.
Who else have I been like that with?
Yes, T.O. She is, and I like the fact that she is like progressing in her music. Like, I don't know exactly who she worked with on Shea Butter Baby, but album was really, really good. So I don't know that I don't want to say progress as like shade to anybody she worked with because I don't really know who she worked with, but I just know for this next album she's been talking about working with Babyface and I forget, but it was like some other big names, and I'm like, this is so cool to see, like to her from her coming from Shea Butter Baby with people I didn't really know, and now she's like Babyface on these other ones. Hey Terry. You did almost miss us.
Yeah, African guy. You know what's funny? So Ebony got me tickets to a Jay-Z concert one time, or us, I guess. But I didn't know I knew most of his songs until we got there. Like, I knew, but I didn't. You know what I mean?
Yes, it was the J. Cole, Pharrell, and Jay-Z concert. That was like one of the only other concerts I went to when I was in between Beyonce concerts.
Well, I like to hear her with Missy.
And J. Cole, when he was like the opening to Pharrell and Jay-Z, and it was like almost nobody out there in the stand, in the crowd. It was just like to see that too. Like, dang, J. Cole went from like performing for 100 people in that stadium or whatever we were in. Now he's just like the biggest artist, one of the biggest rap artists. That'll never happen again. Him only performing for a handful of people like that.
That's how a lot of them started. You saw that Travis Scott, one of his first concerts, they always be playing.
Oh, yes.
Nobody there.
He was like, J. Cole, like, how many of y'all North Carolina? And this was in Baltimore at the time. And it was just like, of course, not many people were going to say anything since we were in Baltimore, but it was like already almost nobody here. And then it was like crickets when he talked about North Carolina because we're in Baltimore.
But they knew his stuff.
Oh, yeah, they knew it. Okay. But it was just like... It was just so quiet. I just remember being not that many people.
Baltimore has good people in there to be fans, like in that city. Like it doesn't matter. I went to a Currency concert, and I was thinking nobody's gonna show up to this thing. Currency from New Orleans, man, that place was packed. I'm talking real fans. Had all types of Jet Life shit. I had no idea that culture for him was that thick. But Baltimore, he got love.
Between those Orioles and the Ravens, oh my gosh. Because like just going to school there.
Yeah, the Ravens are
like Maryland, Redskins, big fans, but you have the Cowboy fans there too to kind of like offset it a little bit.
Man, they shut down stuff. They shut down Baltimore. That one year, especially when they won. I remember going to work.
Yeah.
I remember going to work one of them Sundays. Crickets. We didn't have to talk to nobody the whole day.
And so many people that I knew
at Sports Authority.
So many people that I knew that went to work. That had like office, whatever, on Fridays. They were like, I get to wear my jersey on Fridays.
And they did.
Whenever the Ravens played on Sunday, I was like, y'all are really pressed.
Yeah, it's real.
But have fun.
I say the only place I seen that heavy was Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Oh, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's not a game.
Pittsburgh might have been deeper because they opened up the doors to just have random talks and concerts and stuff with them folk. Like that's different.
TL says, I'm a fan of Jay-Z. I love his music. I love Beyonce too, but on the Run tour, I was there mainly for Jay. Yeah, that was a good tour too.
Jay in concert is great because it's just so many. Well, now Beyonce too, obviously, but it's so many albums and so many songs and features.
That concert we went to.
Oh yeah, something in the. I want to go to. I haven't been to any festival ever, and that's the only one I probably would go to.
Ebony, I wonder if we were living in North Carolina at the same time. I lived there from the age of 2 to 7. Wow, I lived in Winston-Salem. I didn't leave until I was 6, almost 7. We probably were. I was in Fayetteville though, but still.
My family, basically, that's like a second home for a lot of them. My sister went to school in Winston. My grandfather, my aunts, a lot of them.
Oh yeah, but back to the Jay-Z concert. That LED screen he had behind him, remember that?
Sure.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Jay-Z, you said? Yes. Yeah, and it looked like a city.
Oh, my God. Yeah. And this was when he had the Blueprint 3 out with the Kid Cudi song, I'm Already Home. And that album and that performance, like, I knew I wasn't going to get.
I forgot about that song.
Yes. I knew I wasn't going to get a whole lot from Jay-Z as far as like dancing and costume changes, like Beyonce, because that was my point of reference for everything. But I was not disappointed. I mean, it was such a good concert.
I'll say after seeing Beyonce in concert, I don't think I want to see her with Destiny shit.
No,
I feel like they were holding back.
Yes, I feel exactly the same way.
There's no way the rest of them was going to do all that.
Man, we saw the Miss Carter tour in New York. We were down in that pit. We had this talk on live before. That was the best. Like, I feel like the Miss Carter tour was one of her. It was one of the best tours because she was really dancing and really performing.
I expected not to really. Whatever. I not really care, but man, she went crazy. I wasn't even.
She had so many outfit changes. Now, what was the one before that? I Am tour. That was really good too. I mean, she danced and performed. She danced and performed for all of them, but for the Miss Carter tour, I don't know what it was. It was just different.
Nah, for real. Currency, man. It was a whole, and he's cool as hell. Like I got to talk to him a little. I was actually working. I was taking pictures and stuff for if you're in Baltimore, 92Q. I was doing work for them.
92Q.
But but anyway, yeah, he was real cool. He would have talked to every fan if he had the chance for the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool guy. But yeah, he has a stand base for real. Like I'm pretty sure them people would have laid on the ground and let him walk to the door over top of him if he asked. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, man. These tours, like, and it's funny. I feel like, I mean, Beyonce's a little older now. She's not like I feel like the On the Run tour was a preview of what's to come with her future shows. Maybe, because she always switched things up. But I felt like she wasn't performing and dancing as much as she used to, probably because she had to split it with Jay-Z. And I just remember feeling like, oh man, like, are we on the other side of her tours where it's going to kind of calm down a little bit? Because I went to all of her tours except probably her very first one. I can't remember it. But anyways, and all of those were heavily, packed with dancing and changes for their outfits and all that stuff. Whereas On the Run, it was a little more calm. And it was cool, but I definitely missed the dancing a little bit, especially because I just know what it's like to see all that. But like I said, that's why I want to see her with Destiny's Child, because I feel like Jay-Z held her back. And I just want to see her. Like, I love Kelly and Michelle. I do a lot, actually, but I just want to see Beyonce. And honestly, I'm not about to. I don't know. That ticket might even be more with the three of them.
My grandfather played with Earl Pearl Monroe in Winston-Salem. He was actually the reason why Earl went there. And Chris Paul. I don't know if you saw, they had a documentary on the basketball at Winston-Salem, but Chris Paul brought up my grandfather.
Yeah, Terry, I agree. If she that's why I said that girl will mess around and get back to some crazy physique that we weren't even expecting her to get to, and be all toned up and be like, I can dance for 4 hours. Who cares?
She's not gonna make it in the Caribbean Festival.
Why not?
You're lazy. What do you mean?
What do you mean I'm lazy?
You don't even want to go to. You don't want to go to no festival. Every time we see,
it's not about being lazy. Number one,
it is about
number two. It's about the porta potties. I don't want to have to use the bathroom outside. It's all the above.
She ain't making it. I'm gonna have to find somebody to go to this festival with.
Oh, I want to see Solange in concert so bad, Bex. Oh my gosh, the way she puts all her effort into her visuals. I don't need a lot of like choreography and dancing and all that flashing. I just want to see her and her people on stage, whatever they're gonna do. I'm good. I want to see it. Hey, RL. Hey. Sorry, I'm late. I had to argue with Grubhub about them confirming an hour and then canceling an hour. People keep having these horrible nightmare stories of these food deliveries. We just used DoorDash tonight, and it's like,
I'm about to say,
are they coming for us? These bad experiences.
They came through the storm too.
They did.
He was getting drenched.
They did. I gave him an extra tip because I don't even want to go outside to get nothing out of my car, and let alone deliver somebody's food in this pouring rain. He said, I'm gonna just start cooking. Yes, you need to. I drive for Grubhub and DoorDash. So maybe, Ranisha, you could give us some insight to some of these horror stories, because I be feeling bad. Because I feel like there needs to be something done for when the
Beck sell you that Magic Jackson want to cook.
That's mad and hungry. That's hangry. But yeah, I think there needs to be something. I don't know, a fix for when there's an issue with the driver or the order, and then their Grubhub or DoorDash is like, fine, we'll just refund you your money. Like, I'm still hungry. I haven't eaten yet. Let's fix this. Every time I order Chipotle, the doggone chips are stale.
That's sad. How are you gonna laugh?
It's such a random thing to get wrong constantly. How y'all letting y'all chips go bad and you just put them in the delivery thing? Because you're like, well, what they gonna do? They're gonna come in here with a bag.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh yeah. What you got? Wings, right? What flavors?
He probably don't want to talk about
that Asian thing, boy. Oh yeah, it didn't come.
It didn't come.
Blank. No flavor.
Oh man, did they at least refund you your money?
You know they did, but did they give them some extra money? That's the question.
They would have to give me my money back and a free meal.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, like for me to be...
And not no free delivery. I want the free meal.
Yes, the free meal with free delivery. I don't have to pay for anything. Yeah, but need a refund. You can't eat a refund. Unless it come in the form of a meal in another 15 to 20 minutes.
Like, I was talking about this one of these times we had a family order, but they close the bags and some places tape them down and everything. But the problem is the person can't check to make sure all your food's inside either.
But I don't know if I want someone digging in.
I don't want nobody digging in, but remember when we got all that food that one time, they brought 2 bags back. They could at least
check to count, like, it's 8 orders or 8 boxes,
Yeah, maybe a see-through bag.
Or something.
If it's see-through and taped down, it's still got the tape.
But then they still wouldn't be able to.
You can see 1 or 2 things though, like
missing or something.
Well, like you said, 8 things, 8 whatever.
Yeah, that's true. African guy said, "Last one, Lex. We live next door to Tim Duncan's brother, and his nieces used to walk me to the bus.
I one up you.
When Tim Duncan would come in town, he would hoot with my brother and Chris Paul. Dang."
Wilt Chamberlain used to go to my grandparents' house, and I don't know, they just used to go there. He said he called it the land of the little people because they were so short.
But he's like super big. Yeah, Ranisha said, we have a lot of issues.
I don't know. I can't go back anymore. I don't know how many more stories I got.
We have a lot of issues with restaurants too. They are irritating. And if they are busy, they put to-go orders on the back burner, which isn't right. I could have guessed that. I figured. I was sitting in a restaurant today for 20 to 25 minutes. Ooh, gosh. I can't imagine waiting on someone else's food and getting an attitude for someone else's food. Like, oh my gosh. I swear I've spent thousands on food since this pandemic started. It needs to end. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't going to end.
Hey, are they still giving your money in Canada?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. That guacamole is the work of the Lord, though. Who's guacamole, Elijah? Because I love me some guacamole.
You talking about Chipotle?
I'm more so hurt that I was watching the driver go around and circle for 15 minutes after waiting
an hour
and getting.
I'm coming out there.
And he said they only gave him $10 for. He said he got tacos and some boneless wings. They would have to give me my full. Man, today I almost missed curfew trying to pick up my food at the restaurant. Had me been curfew, Juju. They made it right after.
Are they letting Americans in Canada? That's another question I want to know.
I do want to visit, actually. I want to see. I don't know. I just want to go. When your little cousin went for her birthday.
What?
Yeah, Jada.
What?
For her 16th birthday.
I didn't know that.
Shocked.
I didn't know that.
It's on Facebook.
I don't be on Facebook looking to see what my little baby cousins are doing.
Anyways.
What's wrong with you?
She was out there on. I know this because she was out there when Anye had her baby. So her baby and Jada have the same birthday.
Right. And
I was thinking they're in
Canada.
What
are you going to tell us about Canada, though?
Oh, anyways, the pictures look really, like they had a really good time. They look like they had a good time. Oh, and the food looked good, too. You know, they got that poutine up there.
They got that poutine up there.
Is it poutine or poutine? But it's... What? But it's French fries with gravy and cheese curds. I want to taste it. I think my Uber driver ate my food and lied and said the restaurant was busy.
Dad.
I will be so
Elijah, I'm not gonna lie. I almost ordered McDonald's once. My laziness hit an all-time high.
And we got McDonald's up the street this way and that way. You gonna order McDonald's?
My laziness was at an all-time high, and I was thinking about it. I ain't do it. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, Elijah. Ain't nobody corrected you the right way either, so I think you made it up.
He said, shame. Shame.
What? 79 minutes for Carrabba's. Why is it taking so long to get your food from all the delivery spots? I know one thing. We got this Chinese spot up the street. Man, they be saying times. I'm like, there's no way you're getting this food done in 10 minutes.
I know.
10 minutes, that man here, that food piping hot.
He be rushing us to the door. Right. I'm like, dang, can I get the here. Food will be still nothing. Hey, Candy. I don't know why Elijah got me so weak with that comment. Shame on you. It's funny because I've had the same thought. Like, who is ordering?
Girl, don't judge.
McDonald's.
Y'all judge too much.
I speed home when I get McDonald's because I don't want to have to reheat anything. Oh my gosh. I freed up.
What? That's crazy. She ordered Wendy's, which is 5 minutes from her. See, she feel my pain. Sometimes you don't want to go. Anyway, the DoorDash driver picked up the order, drove in the direction, clicked deliver, and ate the 4 for 4. Because sometimes they have free delivery though.
Times is hard on the boulevard.
That's crazy.
How is Bahama Breeze? One just opened near me, but the wait is like 2 hours long.
I haven't seen a Bahama Breeze in a minute.
We went to Bahama Breeze. Remember when?
No, I said I haven't seen it.
No, I'm saying
I do remember going.
And Alex had on this T-shirt, and this older white guy had on the same shirt.
That's not there, and it wasn't an older white guy. No, it isn't.
Bahama Breeze.
No, it wasn't. It was Cheddar's, and it was the person the same age because we were with your family.
In Florida. We weren't at Cheddar's.
We were at Cheddar's. It wasn't in Florida.
Oh my gosh.
You don't remember.
It's not Cheddar's.
I remember that because it was the first time I wore something and somebody else had my shirt on.
We sat there and all ate seafood at Cheddar's.
We didn't.
It was Bahama Breeze.
It wasn't.
Anyway,
we did go to Bahama Breeze there though.
He got mad because I was like, look, y'all got the same
loud as hell. But I told y'all though. No, I told you, and you tried to tell the rest of the family loud as hell. That's what happens. Ebony is good at calling people out. So
I was not trying to call you out.
When I think I could have a secret with her, she lets everybody else know. I'm like, why do you think I whispered it to you?
See, you just said you whispered it to me. You didn't tell the rest of my family.
That's what I'm telling you. Whispered it to you so it'd be a secret, and you told everybody. That's what I'm saying. And
it was kind of like it fit the shirt that he had on. It made sense that he had it on. It was not like something you would see an older person. He was older than you.
He wasn't.
He
wasn't.
Alex, you don't remember anything.
I definitely remember. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Their stuffed plantains are so good at Bahama Breeze and their meat patties. I know I'm late, but better late than never.
See, she don't remember nothing.
Hey, Shannon.
She don't remember how to read.
I just wish
you ain't like that one.
Who of you in here are married? Because one thing I wish
is that you
we
did
could do.
Yeah. Are we going in by the a-hole because you're winning?
One thing I wish. I'm not winning. Shut up. One thing I wish that we could do as married people is have like a 24-hour recording something so that we can, and then be able to just log into something and be like, what day was that? What time was that? And we could go and look. Mm-hmm. That would save us so much headache because it's unreal experiences that me and him will have at the same time, the same place, same everything. And then 2 months later, we'll talk about it or bring it up and it'll be completely different. Version like my version will be different from his or vice versa.
I usually get pasta from Bahama Breeze too. It does. It is on point. So hold on. Apparently, what?
These things are so tight. I gotta take them down. They're hurting my head.
Apparently, rapper 21 Savage says if a man cheats on his girl, it's okay because he conquered another woman. But if a girl cheats on the relationship, it's in jeopardy because she allowed a man to conquer her. How do you feel?
When did he say this? Recently?
It looks like it, yeah.
That really bothers me because I like 21 Savage. I'm just going to blame it on his youth.
Oh, my God. His youth? Shut up. Older than 21. Go, she's doing that. Listen, she'd just be embarrassed by how much she gets wrong if we pitched it to a network.
Who said what?
Yeah, I know. In the UK, I don't know. Oh God, conquer definitely sounds painful.
Yeah, like we're not things to be conquered. That didn't make any sense.
Or.
Oh my God, I can feel the relief already.
T.O.
I mean, IG from a man's perspective, 21 is correct. Because a lot of guys I know
that's like saying
like
saying from a female's perspective, I could think the inverse way. Right?
What's the inverse?
If I'm a woman, I should be able to cheat with the man who's doing better and say I conquered that. And he shouldn't because he got conquered. He got tempted by a temptress. You know what I mean?
Tempted by a temptress. Oh my gosh, that feels so much better already. Ebony, if I had your hair, I would be conceited. I'm starting locks now, though.
She was an ugly child, so that
I was not an ugly child.
She was ugly when I met her.
Please.
I upgraded her. That's all good.
Please.
We would have did ASMR if my field mic was working right.
Who want ASMR?
RL.
Oh my gosh, this thing is wrapped around so many times. Add that to the list of lives and podcasts. Y'all gonna be busy in 2021 and 22. I know, RL. Ooh.
It's not even that cold in here. She just does. She gets cold though.
Yeah, I do. Like, it's like I'll get cold and then I'll get hot.
Her hair journey video, I was with her like 3-4 years by then. I'm telling you, I upgraded this girl, but y'all okay. That's okay.
You sound like 21 Savage.
Maybe he is right then.
You upgraded me. We upgraded each other.
Yeah, but I was already doing well.
We're in college. Quiet.
All right.
We're both scratching and surviving.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping our heads above water.
Let's see, what kind of car you have when I met you? What kind of car I have?
Yeah, and then a month later, what kind of car I got a new car.
A month after you met me, right?
You didn't have nothing to do with that.
I upgraded you. Oh my God. Boy. It was out of her mouth. She still won't give it to me. I never talk like that.
You don't.
I think I'm going to keep that up. It sounds like Count Dracula. Or like, I don't know. Dang, you really going to do a whole hairstyle.
I just got to make it make sense. Oh my God. Who said that? Yes, Juju. Thank you.
Listen, all right.
He's just talking trash.
Yeah, you hear Nene Leak's husband died.
Yeah. So. This looks crazy. This looks silly.
Only because you said it don't look silly.
It looks silly to me.
Somebody at home with that same hairstyle, like, oh shit. Yeah, he died today.
21 Samuels. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's wild. The dude Tony Baker too. His child died.
Yeah. Well, he was how old was he? Was he 21?
He wasn't old.
He was in his early 20s. Oh gosh. I'm just gonna leave it down. Oh, that feels so much better. My hair is normally never styled like that.
Oh, we're playing a game. Yeah, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, am I the a-hole? Let's do that. Who? Shannon, he died from Nene Leak's husband, Greg, he died from colon cancer.
She's more like a Bratz doll than a Barbie because she got them big old her arms like that.
Are my eyes really that big?
Nah, just messing with you.
No, not like a bad thing, but like
this looks crazy to me more so than the other thing.
Yeah, I know. I look like from the 80s or something.
And I wish they could see it from the side.
I got work to do. I got work to do. I got a job and I got work. Oh, even though that was what, the 90s. I got work to do.
Hello, darkness, my old.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got a puff style. If I take it out, it's going to still be sticking straight up. I damaged my hair trying.
What's that?
The diffuser.
Mm-hmm.
I damaged my hair trying that darn L'Oreal black hair dye. I turned my hair brown and it's breaking off. I could have done the Shea Moisture Auburn. My head too big for big chop. It is not too big.
What was Tony Baker's son's story? I really don't know how. I just saw a post that he had passed.
Who?
Tony Baker.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
and I heard he kind of either talked about it or something at one of his stand-ups after the fact.
Yeah, because he had a show like not that long after that, apparently.
Man, COVID got people messed up because they all performing right after these deaths. Nene out there performing. I kind of figured he got killed.
That's sad. He's from Ohio, right? Tony Baker?
Oh, a car accident.
No, Chicago.
Wow,
Chicago.
Okay.
Someone was street racing? Oh, wow. Gosh. 2 other teens?
Man. When I was growing up, there was so many little like person died here things on our main street that I knew I wasn't gonna be racing nobody.
Yeah, I don't know how people do that, honestly. Like, I get it, like, as far as like, oh, it's the thrill, it's exciting, but it's also highly dangerous.
That's her laugh is mean, not mine.
Sometimes you laugh at the comments, I'll be cracking up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the comedian, yep, BB, the one that be doing them animal videos and be with Kevin on stage. Oh, shoot.
What's that?
My vitamins.
Vitamin vitamins. See, you saying it's infectious. Now I can't wait till y'all meet her and she laughs at y'all. That infectious thing is gonna fly out the window.
Yeah, he says I got an evil laugh.
Yeah, she got me thinking it's infectious when I first met her till she laughed at me. Then it hurt.
If I laughed at you, you probably laughed too.
Hey, Salmons.
Hey, thank you. First time viewer.
If I hit my button, you don't have to. Man, you're not lying about them sidewalks.
Sidewalks might need fences on the curb.
I'm telling you, people crazy. It's like I don't even want to like have AirPods or nothing while I'm walking because I need to know what's going on around me. One of my clients had died leaving the studio because somebody was racing, smashed into their car. And she was about to be famous too. She was about to get signed by Rick Ross.
That's sad. I mean, God, we're not gonna laugh at you. I don't just be out here laughing at people.
She does. Don't drop nothing. Don't trip. Look, she laughing, thinking about you tripping. She don't even know what you. Well, she knows what you look like, but still.
Because that's not something that if someone trips and it's a crowd of people around, I'm not gonna be the only one laughing. That's not realistic.
Bex, I refuse to buy any movie series. We pay too much a month to have all these services. Paramount need to get their act together. By the way, since we're bringing that up again, so I watched MacGyver, and so I was like, what other old remake do they have that I could watch? So they have what is it? They got another one. They don't even post the whole first season. It's like, it's y'all show. It's new. How do you not the first season?
It's like whoever's working for the Paramount app, they need to be fired. They at home, working from home, and they're not doing their work.
Hold on. What's the name of this show?
Yes, Bex. If someone trips, I'm definitely laughing. Absolutely.
Told you. Heartless.
People love riding their dog on bikes on the streets in New York.
Magnum PI.
Like there's a street for a reason. I can't stand it. No consideration. I'll be mad too.
Look at this. It's a CBS original. They're going to say they just have season 3. They don't even have season 1 or 2. Why would I jump in at season 3?
Imagine you watching all these.
I'm not, because they messed me up.
You would have if they had the seasons.
I would have. I was going to watch The Equalizer, but I'm starting to. Is that coming back?
I think so. She got like huge ratings for that show.
Yeah, but it only had a certain amount of episodes. That's what made me stop. CBS does keep stuff on for a couple seasons, though.
Yeah, I feel like The Equalizer is coming back.
It only had 10 episodes. That's not like CBS.
It started in the middle of the TV season or because it came on after the Super Bowl.
I don't want to hear
that
that
was
though.
the season premiere. So
I don't want to hear that though.
That's probably why.
Nah, but I don't know if you know this. I don't want to hear that though.
I watched one episode of The Equalizer. Keep forgetting about it. Love the movie.
Yeah, I want to support. That's about the only reason why I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, I love Queen Latifah. She seems so sweet and smart and kind and just good person.
But you know what? They stopped my show in the middle of the season and picked up again. So maybe they're doing that with Equalizer. Maybe the season's not over.
Probably, like I said, it started after the Super Bowl. So I remember that being a big thing after when the Super Bowl ended.
Yeah, because I watched the show Evil. They stopped that for like a month, and it just came back last Sunday.
Go watch it on them illegal sites I be using. I'm not paying for no streaming services as long as Potlucker is still out here. Putlocker or whatever.
Say Potlucker. How you?
That makes more sense.
And the O mixed up.
That makes more sense.
Really?
Potluck is everybody brings something to the table. And I feel like that's what that site is doing.
It's not even primarily for streaming though.
Oh, I know. It's like you said, but I used to watch Teen Mom on there.
I'm saying that's not what it's primarily for. It's just a service for download upload stuff. Because I used to send files.
So it's a people thing.
I feel you though.
Yeah, so they should call it Potlucker, not put. What is a Putlocker?
Potlucker just sounds sexual to me for some reason. I can't put my finger on it, but Putlocker does too. So,
because I don't know. Anime series is so long; they never have to.
I'm telling you. They're about to shoot a movie for one. Which one?
Bex, we haven't seen Candyman. Do you want to see Candyman?
I'll probably watch it.
I don't know. I remember being a kid and being afraid of it. It still triggers me with that.
I don't think I was ever afraid of any say something 3 times.
Remember the Bloody Mary?
Yeah, I don't think I was ever.
That scared me so bad.
That never got me.
That scared the bejesus out of me. Still to this day, I don't even attempt. I don't even think about it. Terry said I don't do those types of movies. So nah. Jordan Peele, he helped write it though, and that's what's making me think, oh, maybe I'll watch it, but I don't know. I'll be so scared.
I'll be so scared.
I did. There was a scene in Manifest that was kind of creepy. Wasn't even scary, but it scared me. Like, and I was like, I couldn't look. And then when I thought about it later, I was like, why was I afraid of that? I'm such a scaredy cat. It wasn't that bad.
So are we doing I'm about to say.
Yeah. I want to see Candyman, but I'm gonna wait till it comes out on the streaming service so I can watch it by myself. Oh yeah, I don't really want to see it in the theaters either because people be all talking to the screen and saying stuff, and then in the movie theaters, the sound effects are like that much louder. It makes you jump that much harder. So it's just a whole experience. I don't know that I'm ready for.
All right, we're gonna do Am I the A-hole as we talk about porn and webcams. You guys can click that link if you guys want to watch some. There's webcams with hot girls and boys.
What are you talking about?
Somebody spam that.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so we're gonna do Am I the A-hole? What we're gonna do is we're going to say a topic or a title, and we're gonna judge those people without knowing any reactions. Or I'm sorry, I'm reading. Without knowing any details, we're going to judge, is this person an a-hole or not, just off the title. Then we're going to hear the explanation of the story, and we're going to see if we keep the same energy.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So the first one is...
Yeah, let me just stay on task.
Yes, please.
Am I the a-hole for not donating my vacation hours to my coworker?
No.
Am I the a-hole for not donating my vacation hours to my coworker?
You can't even do that.
Yeah, you can.
I couldn't. They specifically told me at my job, you cannot do that.
Yeah, I mean, when I worked for the government for a number of years, and that was always a thing of people, banking their leave hours.
Yeah, you can bank it.
They would send mass emails like, John Doe and such department needs hours. His wife is sick. Blah blah blah. If you would like to donate,
that's the government.
And I remember them things used to come around all the time. But I was a contractor, so I couldn't donate my leave to a government.
Yeah, T.O. with me. I ain't never. That's dope though. Mm-hmm. But nah, if anything, people at my jobs were just trying to get overtime. That's all I know about. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'll give you some of my time. I remember saying that to people, I would give you some of my time. I don't want all this time. You're like, I'm gonna get overtime. Like, y'all can have mine.
Man, people would donate stuff. I remember this husband and wife. Mm-hmm. When the lady had a baby, and her husband, he donated all his leave to her so that she could stay. She took like a 6-month maternity leave.
Wet.
She's taking care of his baby.
I can take care of my baby too. You get 3 and then I get 3. You go back to work.
Elijah said, I worked for the government for a number of years. Sounds like the beginning of an amazing conspiracy movie. I know, true crime. My fave. I wish I would give my time to my sorry co-workers. Oh my God. When I was a teacher, the school system asked if we would donate leave vacation time to a teacher with cancer so she could unofficially retire.
That's fine.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, them emails like that, I would see them all the time. People had a laundry list of reasons, and it was normally medically related.
Right backs. Y'all weren't with me shooting in the gym.
New York and Cali get almost a year for having a baby. Yeah, you go overseas like Switzerland or Sweden or whatever, they get both parents, and I think they alternate it so that somebody's working.
All my coworkers be mad. I'm like, y'all got y'all could spare.
Okay.
You get paid for that time though, right?
No, if you donate it, no, you just donate.
You don't get your vacation money. Maybe this is
there's no trade-off. You decide you want to give away your 10 hours. That's your 10 hours deducted.
I'm trying to remember working again. When I had extra hours, I could use it and I'd get paid for it. Yeah.
Oh, you talking about if you didn't use them?
No, if I do use them, like I was getting paid for them.
Oh yeah, you still get your regular check. That's the whole point.
Right. So if I'm giving you money.
Yeah, basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah, time, money.
No, that's crazy. That doesn't even make sense.
Let's say when I got COVID, my coworkers wanted to donate leave to me, but we didn't do that at my job.
Oh, dang.
I was new in her replacement. Oh, yeah. I feel like that would get out of hand. People would be asking for hours every week for stuff.
I would.
Yeah, Bex. I kind of felt like that too when I was seeing the emails would come around all the time. It was like, okay,
hours so I could sleep.
Who needs more time now? It's always an ask. So I was just glad I was never convicted as far as feeling like I need to donate because I was a contractor. I couldn't give it anyway.
Terry, we done had the wrong jobs.
She said, never heard of this before now. Learn something new every day, girl. But yeah, it could be a huge help to people in these medical situations, especially. All right. My coworker has a sick daughter with severe psoriasis and some other health problems and used up her paid time off this year. My coworker started a donation campaign at work for her, and she asked me to donate. I told her I'd think about it, but I wanted to save my days as a few family members wanted to get together this year for Christmas. I also don't know her well as I work in another section. My a-hole boss released an Excel of how many vacation days everyone had left, which was visible for everyone to see, and asked everyone to book the rest of their days. They could see I had a week left, and she and some other older coworkers.
First of all, get out the system. I'm trying to.
No. They could. Okay, they could see I had a week left, and she and some other older coworkers started friendly conversation to see if I had some family emergency worthy of taking that time off for. When I booked it for Christmas, it was clear it wasn't for emergency, so they started making rude comments about my work during meetings and leaving me out of important emails intentionally. I wanted to leave, but I'm a new grad in a difficult field to get work in, photography, so I'm trying to get some experience. I got angry at the coworker, the one asking for vacation days, and asked her what her problem was, though I knew it was because of the vacation time. Her response, "You won't need to ask that once you have kids." Am I the a-hole?
Guess what? You should have prepared.
I know.
And just don't work.
I would say just take the hit.
Yeah.
You can't. Your daughter is not gonna not be sick if people give you time, donate their hours or whatever. So you're still gonna have to take the time off regardless.
This person's a student. It sounds like it's one of their first.
They probably even have that many hours banked.
Right, and they probably don't even live in that same state or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they probably needed extra time for a flight to get back. And you know what I mean?
Elijah said these people can't be black. We mind our business at work.
They went into the system, found out you got some extra. Nah, man.
The boss released an Excel spreadsheet to everybody, probably in an email.
That's
messed up. First of all, you're not even supposed to do that. That's an HR breach. You're not supposed to tell other people's leave balances because things like this happen. That's private information. That's next to saying how much my check is.
Right. And then mess around in the next year, that person's parents pass away or something, and that would have been their last Christmas together. So you don't know what's going on with people.
And also, you don't want people clocking your time. You taking a day off here and there. People are like, oh, I thought he only had 15 hours. Why is he taking another day off? He doesn't have a leave for that. And now people are judging you. Blah, 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 blah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, you don't have to give them nothing. It's at that person's discretion. Yes, exactly.
All right, let me try to think devil's advocate.
I know. What's a devil's advocate?
I mean,
he doesn't have a child. He can still see his family. He doesn't need to spend a week with them. Maybe half the week.
Maybe he could take the money hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he could still take the week if he wanted. Or maybe not, though. Because you be broke. Yeah, but when I was in fresh grad or whatever, I had nothing.
In some jobs, the ones I worked at least, if we ran out of our time and we took off, we would just be in more danger of getting fired.
Yeah. And it's funny because people would look at you crazy for taking leave without pay. And I'd be like, if I had more leave, I would use it. I don't, but I still need to not be here because I have this thing to do or person to be with. Like, it's only money. Like, relax. That's less money you got to give me.
Yeah, sending Excel sheet is wrong.
Yes, he's wrong for that. He probably got tired of people coming to his office complaining. Like, y'all figure this out. Leave me out of it. As he puts himself in the middle.
That's crazy.
Yes, Candy. His hours are his hours.
I was messing around and spread out or give out my social security next time.
I know. My employee ID numbers. All right. Next one. Oh, I didn't read this one through, y'all. Wow. But the title in the first few sentences kind of hooked me. Yeah. I didn't read. Yeah, I just said that. Anyway. Am I the a-hole for threatening to kick my cousin and his family out of my home because my cousin won't leave my cat's spot? Am I the a-hole for threatening to kick my cousins and his family out of my home because my cousin won't leave my cat's favorite spot?
I'm trying to think of a reason why we take it there.
What?
Then, because all I can see in my mind is it has to be like a baby. Like, what grown person would want to be in a cat spot anyway?
But think about it. A cat be all over. Like, the spot you're in could be a cat's favorite spot. They just like to curl up in the corner of the couch.
But if the cat be there,
I'm confused.
I'm still gonna listen. Like, as a grown up, like, I'm still gonna notice that. And if my grown cousin be like, "That's my cat spot," I'm still gonna be like, "I don't want to be at the cat spot anyway."
Elijah's so stupid.
It has to be a kid.
Am I the a-hole for threatening to kick my cousin and his family out of my home because my cousin won't leave my cat's favorite spot?
This spot must be great. Like, for real.
Prime
real estate in the house.
Tio says, I'm going to say yes as of now. But hopefully there's a good backstory that can change my answer. An African gal says, as a dog owner, yes, it's his house. So nobody want to hear him cry off. I forgot. They do get attitude. All right.
That cat probably circling cousin, all that. Like, this mother.
Cats already don't want to be bothered on a good day. Okay, this is how the cousin came to live with.
Wait, so are you saying yes or no?
Oh, I'm saying yes, you are the a-hole for kicking this person out.
I'm going to go no. I'm going to just double.
Because at the end of the day, that's a cat. That's your family.
But that cat lives here. That
family, family.
That family's not here.
Yeah, but
the cat can't go nowhere else.
It's a million other spots.
I'm going no.
I'm
going no.
Because if I'm the cousin and this is all it takes for you to leave me hanging,
then take note. Yeah. Go ahead.
No.
Relax and take notes.
Okay. How my cousin came to live with me. The pandemic plunged my cousin and his family into financial distress. I'm not particularly close with my cousin, but I was urged by various members of my extended family who I am close to open my home to my cousin and his family.
Why? Not even close to y'all.
Why my home? Because my ex-partner left me recently, leaving me to live alone in a home that's sized for a family. Reluctantly, I invited my cousin and his family to move in on a strictly temporary basis.
Oh, they already outstayed. That
means nothing. Yeah, as soon as you said it, they're like, yeah. We're going to be here as long as we feel like it. So for the past couple of months, I've been sharing my home with my cousin, his wife, and their toddler, rent-free, I might add.
Oh, hell
They're
no.
in financial distress. That's the whole point of them moving in.
Yeah, well, y'all put me in the same situation, and you kicking my cat. Nah, man. Yeah, y'all out.
Right? You said the cat can go outside. That's messed up. Nah.
Get your that cat, like, you can go outside. There's plenty of people living outside.
What was that cat? Them alley cats in that cartoon where they'd be out. This was like purple. Oh, you see where the tuna cat? I mean, the tuna can. You talking
about? Oh my God, not Top Cat.
Yes, Top Cat.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he had the best opening song.
But whatchamacallit was outside too. Heathcliff,
yeah, but Top Cat. Y'all YouTube Top Cat's theme song. That thing is banging. Okay?
I gotta hear it again. I don't
remember. Okay. Yeah, rent free.
Yeah, they need to stay with them other fans. Exactly. Y'all close.
But they probably don't have enough space. Like, this is a married couple and a toddler.
I don't either. If you can't get out my cat's way.
Anyways, my cat has a specific spot in the house she likes to relax in.
Right, Elijah.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Oh, my dog's sleeping in his spot right now. No, if I sit in his spot, he's just gonna stand there and stare at me until I move. Oh, never mind. You can't take nobody's spot when you paying all of $0. I'm
telling you.
We're here because we have no money.
This got to be a child. Because as a grown up, I'm already, financially irresponsible. I'm in your space. I don't know you like that, and I'm not listening. That just the fact that he told me, forget it being the cat spot. If this was nobody's spot, and he just said, the ghost of somebody stays there. Don't sit there.
That is crazy.
Just don't be there. I'm focusing too much on the cat and less on they not listening.
Okay, let me finish.
All right, go
ahead. My cat has a specific spot in the house she likes to relax in. She loves that spot for whatever reason. Always has, even as a kitten. Yesterday afternoon, my cousin decided to make himself comfortable in that spot, which agitated my cat. So I politely explained the situation to my cousin and asked him to relocate himself. I didn't see an issue with my request, given that there are plenty of other areas in the house for my cousin to relax in. My cousin somehow took offense to this, construing it as me issuing him an order on the behest of my cat.
Yep.
Which I guess, if you boil it down, that's exactly what I'm doing. But given that he's living rent-free in my home, I feel entitled to some of my idiosyncrasies.
Talk heavy.
And I will say this, even if he was paying rent, like, it's still my house. If I say I want the carpet crooked, then that's what it's going to be.
With all them ghost emojis.
And one such idiosyncrasy is ensuring that my cat is happy. So when my cousin refused my request, I threatened him with you can either move out of that spot or your family can move out of my home. Fallout from the argument. There has been an uneasy silence around the house ever since. Admittedly, I'm still reeling from the breakup, so I'm not in my best frame of mind. I can see how my threat went too far, especially if you frame the situation as if I am treating him lesser than an animal, as my cousin put it. Though I think that's a somewhat reductive interpretation of what happened. What really led to the threat was that my cousin refused a reasonable request from me when I'm already doing him a huge favor. That's a great point. I didn't think about it like that.
That's what I was saying. It doesn't matter about the cat. To me, it's like I told you, I asked you about something and you just not going to listen.
Well, I don't look at it so much of you not going to listen. It's kind of like...
That was just the words I used that
yeah,
time.
Because when people, like, I could see how the cousin who's moving in could feel like you're making me
I didn't want you here.
You're making me do something at the request of your cat when I'm a human being. I'm your cousin.
It
like,
doesn't matter.
I could understand that. But at the same time, I'm in your house rent free. You're doing me a huge favor. I should be more than happy to let your cat sit.
Ebony, we go to my grandma's house right now, and she tell you not to go in any place. Yeah. That's all. That's all this is to me. The person who owns this house.
But no, that's like you go to your mom's house and she tells you don't sit on that part of the couch because that's where Roxy sits.
And I don't.
And you're already sitting there. You're gonna be like, what?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna get up and be like, first of all, it's fur everywhere. I don't want to be here. Like, no. I can get up when somebody asks me to. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take offense.
Elijah said the cousin obviously wants to fight.
I'm telling not you, because just to talk back about it, like, I don't know, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yo, it doesn't matter if he's living rent free. It's your place. Yeah, I don't care if he was paying $1,000 a month in rent. You still have to abide by my rules. Just like when you go to an apartment complex, you pay rent. That doesn't give you the free reign to do whatever you want to do just because you're paying rent. You still have to abide by some rules.
You know what? Now that we're talking about that too, that reminds me of like Boosie on Instagram because he be acting like, bro, they could kick you off for no reason if they want to.
This is a privately owned business. Freedom of speech does not live here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't get on my thing and do whatever you want. No.
It's my freedom to kick you off because it's my platform. Hey, I don't understand that.
Go start your own Instagram.
Just like McDonald's can kick you out of their eating restaurant if you want to sit there and eat Chick-fil-A. They can tell you to leave. Guess what? It's their dining area.
Now I will say, if they were close enough, or no, forget close enough. I will say he kind of jumped the gun with saying all that. But other than that though, you should have moved. I should have never even got mad about it. You should. Oh
gosh.
Oh, it got worse?
No, he just said, also, as far as I'm concerned, my cat is as much family to me as he is, probably more.
I'm about to say, you don't know them. Yeah, you can't be a cousin I don't know like that and knowing I'm doing you a favor. That's why I don't like doing people favors sometimes. What was the fortune cookie we read earlier about doing stuff and out of the goodness of whatever? Oh
yeah. He who expects no gratitude shall never be disappointed.
Yeah, he didn't expect no gratitude.
African guy says, sounds like my mom when she comes to my house. Once she start changing things and pointing things out, I'll start yawning like I'm sleepy to signal to her to leave. Love you, bye. I know that's right. Just keep doing it. Beck said, get out, bye. Just because I'm newly single doesn't mean I can host y'all. And you came with a little girl snatcher, good day. And it's crazy because it's not even the toddler that's causing the issue.
I swear it would have been the child.
It's the toddler, like, I told him get up.
Yeah, that would have been more of a, that would have swayed me a lot more over to their side. If it was a child and you mad at the cousin because the child keeps doing it.
Yeah.
I need to know how old. Did they put the ages in?
They just said toddler.
Wait, what?
They just said toddler. It's like two or
no, but the grown person is the one sitting.
Oh no, they didn't put the. I'm assuming they're in their 30s, maybe 20s. It's a young family. You didn't put no ages in here.
They just full of bad decisions. They messed up their money. Now they about to mess up this relationship.
Well, COVID,
that's even more reason to kick you out. Even more reason. You about to get me sick too, because I know you don't pay attention to rules apparently.
Yaya says the principle, not the exact thing. My space, my rules. How you telling me no in my own house? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially if someone is taking you in out of the kindness, they're not charging you anything. It's like, hey, we're family. Come, let's chill. I got you. Whatever. I would be so appreciative that it's like, I would be talking trash on the phone to my or to my with my spouse. We get in that room and shut the door. You're like, that damn cat. I can't believe. But if that's the cat spot, like you were saying before about Roxy with the fur, it's probably got a cat situation going. Probably smells like the cat.
Cat
hair.
Clawing that stuff. It's probably ripped up.
Yeah, let the cat.
I need a picture of this spot because this must be like the light must hit it right. Something's happening there.
I know. It's kind of like
it must be like right in front of the TV.
Or it could be like you said. What did you say about the light?
Hitting it right.
Oh yeah, like because I know a lot of dogs. I don't know about cats, but a lot of dogs like to sit in the sun. So they'll sit near windows where the sun, hits right onto the floor. They get in that warm spot. People want to take advantage of people's kindness. Stop the
Elijah
madness.
and Bex. Yeah, it probably was the final straw. They did some other stuff aside from the first straw being that he didn't want him there in the first place. That's the biggest straw right there from jump.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't want you,
yeah, and that's another thing too. You don't.
And I'm fresh out of a breakup.
Yeah, you don't understand what people are mentally sacrificing. Forget physically and financially, but mentally sacrificing for your comfort, for your well-being.
Oh hell no! Yeah, you're not creating a whole dog while somebody tries to live with you. Oh, ooh. But they just came over. Yeah.
You gotta read the comment. I had a guest come to my house and was scared of dogs. I have a pit bull and she expected me to crate my dog. Nah, boo. I told her she's not comfortable. She can go sit outside. Yeah, I'm afraid of dogs too, and I just won't go to those homes.
Yeah, no
because
people
I
understand.
don't want. Yeah, like I don't have no problem telling people I'm afraid. Like I'm afraid of big dogs. Like little dogs, I'm fine with, but like them big ones with them loud barks or. Even like a pit bull, it's not a huge dog, but I still will be afraid just because I feel like they strong. I would just be like, oh, okay, like I'll see you somewhere else. You go home to my house, whatever. But I don't want people making me feel like I'm putting them out in their house, and it's like, when is she leaving? Because now the dog is barking because it's in the crate or in another room. It's like, how about we just meet somewhere else?
I think. The only thing I don't like is when people try to act like their dog is a poodle when
it's not. Let's all just be honest here.
Like, you don't want to put your dog away, cool. I don't want to go to your house. That should be cool to you too. Don't be, well, he's just playful. I don't want to hear about playful. I don't want to hear about none of that. Just accept my reality like I'm accepting yours, and we good.
Because there are some people who
I like pit bulls too.
Can deal with dog spit, dog barking, dog hair.
Yeah, I don't like the spit.
Yeah, like if you're telling me
slobbery dogs.
Yeah, he's jumping on you. That's his way. I don't want your dog on me because I don't know what to expect. It's like a person that I can't really quite communicate with that's jumping on me, that's barking at me. Like I don't know what that bark means.
He's playful. I'm sure, but don't try to act like I like playful. Matter of fact, if you want somebody that doesn't like dogs to come into your house, saying they're playful is probably the opposite. Say that they are like lazy. No, he's lazy. He don't do nothing. He sleep all day. I'll be like, all right, you're just gonna sleep while I'm in there. I don't want a playful dog.
Especially when the dog is already barking. Like I can hear it barking from the driveway. You get to the door. Oh my God, I get so nervous. I start woo! That even right there, like it makes me nervous. I'm looking like, is he? Oh no, he's fine. Put the dog away if you want me to come in. I can't come in here until that dog is somewhere else. I'm sorry.
I don't necessarily think you need a cage though. Like I guess my friends, they have like a basement situation or a garage or
just another room.
Yeah,
they put the dog in.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't want to be stuck in those like
and then I don't want and if that's not the dog's typical situation, I don't want to be at the house.
Who brought up racist dogs and cats? Go ahead.
I don't want to be at the house and your dog is like so uncomfortable. I'm sure you're thinking about how uncomfortable your dog is, and I feel like I gotta leave.
Elijah, we in Elijah room.
They do. Especially older dogs. No matter how big or small, old dog farts are on another level. Oof. I can put my dog up, but I noticed that people feel bad when I gotta. Yes, I have a dog, and I'm still scared of dog over 20 pounds. Yeah, if I can't put the dog in my lap comfortably, then I'm likely gonna be a little bit anxious or more. Did you have a bad experience with dogs? I never had a bad experience with any dog. Like I never been bitten by a dog or like chased or nothing like that. But I think I'm just afraid because I don't know what they want.
I've had bad experiences.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I had to save a kid one time too.
But that was you like
those were different. Those were different experiences. I'm saying I've had bad experiences and I had to save that one kid that one day. After I tackled that dog though, I was still worried I was gonna get bit. I did tackle the dog. Like,
I thought I know what the heck was going on. But yeah, I just never know how to communicate to them. And then they're like, they can tell when you're afraid or nervous. I'm like, what you want me to do? I can't relax. This dog is barking his head off at me.
But I had bad experiences with little dogs.
That dog was mean AF. I'm afraid of small dogs because they used to chase me when I was little. Yeah, them little dogs can be pretty rude, honestly.
So we need to hear the story. I mean, this is a quick. What I had I had a neighbor across the street from me. Of course, we were like the two black families on the street at this particular residence, and they had a dog who was all black named Onyx, just black as hell.
Black.
Yeah. Black. So anyway, Onyx was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that dog was crazy, and the dad over there, he used to always be hitting him to, be good, blah, blah. One day, somehow Onyx got out, and my next door neighbor had a baby. That baby might have been like maybe 1 and some change, like hardly. When do babies start walking?
No one.
All right. So yeah, that baby just started walking and wasn't doing nothing. It was in the grass near that house. I just saw Onyx run out the garage like full speed. And I like ran and tackled him right before he hit that little baby. And
you should have been on the news for that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because that dog was biting people. Onyx was scary as hell.
And babies are so little. He might have bit his hand off or something.
He bit that whole head off. He was coming full, like just that speed coming at that baby.
Did the family see you? Like, what happened after that? After you tackled him? Were they like, thank you? Oh my gosh, what happened?
I mean, kind of, they were just scared. And they ran inside.
Yeah. I didn't watch that. Couldn't do it. Would give me nightmares. And I love dogs. Couldn't watch what? Oh, Cujo.
Oh, I want to see that. They should remake it. Nah, them animal.
You know how difficult. You know how difficult it is.
And this is a bad representation.
What dog they're gonna choose, and now people are gonna be mad. Yeah. I have one of those dogs. They're not like that.
Then they need to do it with a dog you won't think of, like a Chihuahua or something.
Chihuahua, Cujo.
Yeah.
Oh, rebranding. That's what they need to do. Make Cujo
El Cujo
a nice dog. Make him I don't know, dog that saves people. Let's see. Let's just say I'm scared of anything that can cause me pain. Roaches and water bugs can't cause me pain, but I cry when I see them.
Oh yeah, some big dogs do think they're lap dogs. It's funny. Like I said, if I know your dog, I'm probably cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. There's a lot of dogs. I don't care what kind, like pit bull, Rottweiler. I don't really care. If I know the dog, I'm cool. It's usually my first meeting with dogs where I'm like, nah, no, thank you. I don't care to be around. And for real, I try not to play with them because I don't want them coming back to me. Because the second you go for that one pet, they're like, got one. Mm-hmm. New friend. I don't want to be a new friend. I don't like human friends, so I don't need a new dog friend.
Denisha said pit bulls get a bad reputation sometimes. Mine is super sweet. She doesn't even bark. I think she's mute.
Nah, my friend had a pit bull.
I hear that all the time about pit bulls. Mm-hmm. I just know how strong they are, and it's a little overwhelming. So when one is jumping on you and wants to play, it feels like an attack to me. And because I'm already just afraid of dogs anyway, so it's just very like nerve-wracking.
Oh snap. Anisha said my brother had to get rid of an old dog because when the nephew came in, it was basically growling and stuff like it was going to attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that growling, like, you ain't playing.
No bite.
Shoot, like it was on site, but as soon as you came inside, you will run.
You seen them videos of like the dogs barking all crazy between gates, and then the gate opens, and they're just like, all right.
Who said that? Right. I got a Chihuahua dachshund. He's only 10 pounds and old. Would y'all still stop by and say hi? Yes.
My aunt had a Chihuahua and a pit bull mix. That thing was dope. I wish she kept it.
A Chihuahua and a pit bull mix? Yeah. I have to see what that looks like.
Oh, for real.
That's a little bit like, how did that even happen?
That was right.
Chihuahua. I'm Googling it.
Yeah, I want to see a picture.
You said Rottweiler or pit bull?
Pit bull. Chihuahua pit bull.
What?
Yeah. It was young though too. So
They look like skinny pit bulls.
Remember, they look dope.
Oh my gosh.
She got rid of it though.
Like a little strong dog. Oh, they're so cute.
Said she's ugly. Maybe it depends on which one. Mine was a little more pit bull than well, not mine, my aunt's. She named it Return because we returned.
Oh yeah, Return. Oh gosh. All right, you guys, we're gonna start wrapping things up. It's 10 o'clock.
Got a hot dog.
This time went so fast. But yeah, what made you happy this week? What made you smile these past couple weeks? What made you laugh even? Let's see.
The room?
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about that too much.
You should. You should.
Go ahead. No. Not that.
She's so scared of progress. Well, one of these things had to say something about. No, that's not it.
God, I don't want to do it like this.
It ain't nothing to do. It's just what we got.
But anyways,
look through all these for a good one.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead.
I reorganized our pantry, which is really fun and satisfying. And I feel like it's made a huge difference in the cleanliness of our kitchen because now things have a place. It's easy to see what we have and what we don't have, what we need, and where things should be. Man. Ooh, what happened? My sister left for med school. I'm so proud of her. Hey, Kamari, sister. Yeah. Med school, that's a big deal. Yes. Who else got some good news to share? Let's see. What do we have?
What?
Nothing. I'm laughing at you. Yeah, I think that's it so far.
Hey, I have nothing good since I can't talk about it.
I just completed a 10-day detox and lost almost 10 pounds. Wow. I was miserable at first, but I feel good overall. Now we'll incorporate the detox more. Good. Leslie, you lost a pound a day, girl. That's amazing.
That's what I'm saying. It's always the start.
Yes.
Once you get past like 3 good days,
you're like, oh, I could do this. And you ain't got to cook.
As painful.
That's one of the best things about doing a all liquid detox. I'm assuming it's liquid. But like we do those detoxes, you don't have to worry about cooking nothing.
African gal, you did watch whatchamacallit before you got on them plane rides. I was gonna say you didn't catch any fights in there? Any anti-maskers?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, your flight. Yeah, I forgot about that. I was sweating so much because I was scared, but I got to spend time with my brother. Yo, that's great.
They pushed back the return to work date.
Oh, that's always a good thing.
Right though.
Renisha said being able to curve and act. He keeps texting about how he misses me. Haven't responded yet, and it's giving me great joy. That's the best. That is the best.
You're not on the post? I know you've been posting. You're seeing all them posts.
Man, I asked my dad about him going back to his job.
That ex probably like, oh, you can post on Instagram, but you can't answer a text? Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's fine. My dad, he ain't even got to go back to work. And it's funny because during COVID, it was like, oh, we're going to go back this day. Oh, they pushed it back a few more months. Oh, another few more months. So I was like, are you going back? And he was like, oh, girl, no. He was like, they have gotten rid of the building. They only rent, or at least the lease for the building. He said they're only letting people use, cubicles or a conference room if they need it. But we work from home indefinitely now. I was like, what? Well, permanently. I was like, wow. And that's great because he used to have to drive to Virginia, either Virginia or Baltimore, one of the two. Either way, he had over an hour drive.
I think he stopped going to Baltimore and switched to Virginia.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, now he ain't got to worry about any of that. And he just paid his car off. He paid his car off right before COVID hit. So like this whole time, he's been driving his car to make payments, and now he can finally enjoy driving it with no, He was like, don't got to drive to work now.
I'm about to go bad.
Yeah, some people don't have to go back or can work remotely based on their personal circumstances. Yep. It's called I'm Surviving Vegan. I lost a lot of water weight. It's nasty for the most part, but worth it. Not only physically, but mentally. So is it liquid? No, she said she
Fruits
lost
and
the water.
veggies.
Oh, okay. So is it like raw, like you're eating raw vegetables and fruit only, or like what's the detox diet?
Hi, Juju.
Bye, Juju. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, you have school, Juju. I knew you was a teenager. Talking about curfews and now you talking about bedtime for school. You should have been in the bed. Have a good day at school tomorrow.
Dang.
I wish I was working from home. I have the option to sometimes in special cases, but I'm mainly at work. Wow, that sucks. I have a friend that was given the option and choose to work from home permanently. Yeah, I mean, our neighbor, she hated working from home during COVID. She was just like, I just need to be back. I mean, she lives by herself.
Next live is in 2 weeks. Sorry.
Yeah, she lives alone, so she's like tired of not having people to talk to and all that. But I'm like, you still want to go to work though?
Shannon, I really thought about reading the stuff on the back too, but I didn't know if it was.
Oh yeah, they do.
There's a lot of. I took them out of order. It's over.
Next up, it's the lottery numbers. Congratulations to all. Remote work, curving exits, safe flights, weight loss. Keep the party going. I like that wrap up, BB. Let me know before leaving. Oh, you said that already. I'm looking for work from home jobs. I'm ready to put in my letter of resignation. I'm sure you shouldn't have a problem. I mean,
always try to get a job while you got a job.
Yeah, especially with everyone working remotely now. Like his cousin just got a job working for Blavity, and Blavity is based in California, but he lives in New York and he gets to work from home. So he don't have to worry about any of that. Make sure y'all watch Clickbait. Oh yeah, I saw your message earlier. I forgot to read it out loud. She said gave her anxiety the whole time.
Hey y'all, and you know what? Follow Blavity. They actually got some good content on their Instagram.
Yeah,
like I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna be stupid, but I'm interested in everything they post.
I noticed at my job, vanilla people like to work at the job, and chocolate people like to work. And our neighbor.
Oh yeah.
She wants to work.
Well, she had a tough time too, though.
She did.
I think black or white, if you went through what she went through.
But you know what? She had went through a breakup. But the thing is, if I went through a breakup, I wouldn't want to go to work to go see other people. I want to be in my house,
Ebony,
grieve my relationship.
It's depression. She needed to get out. You're literally describing depression. That's why she needed to get out.
I don't like to be around people, but I feel like that's not depression.
No, it was depression for her. She knew it. That's what I'm saying. When you don't feel good and you're staying home, I see. And you have to be there, it was different for her. Any black, white, Hispanic, Asian, they and now,
and I saw her yesterday for the first time in a while, and she was like, they still have to wear their mask even at their desk. I'm like, oh, y'all just stay home. But she likes going in, so I don't want to take that away from her. Good night, Candy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Denisha, she probably is an extrovert.
I think she was just, I'm not going to get too deep, but we had some talks.
Yeah, we did, but I also do think she is an extrovert because she wanted to we live in houses where our balconies line up or whatever. And she wanted us to sit out on ours, her to sit out on hers, and the other neighbor.
That was after the fact, though.
To sit out and have lunch. This was during COVID.
That's what I'm saying. I think while she was with her partner.
No, that was after.
What I'm telling you is, I think if she was with her partner, she would have never said no craziness like that.
I mean, it wasn't crazy.
It was crazy. She was not worried about us until that partner left, and then we were talking to her regularly.
Oh, Jennifer's in Curacao. Stay safe. Thanks for stopping by. You stay safe too. I want to go there. It's one of those places people don't mention. That everyone goes to Mexico and Puerto Rico and Miami and all that. Curacao is really nice.
They're like, no Americans, please. Not at this time.
Yeah, because I'm an introvert at heart, so that's maybe why I like to work. Yeah, I'm a complete introvert. Completely. Like when I turn this off, I can't wait to get all this stuff off my hair, off my face, get in my comfortable clothes, and not see anybody.
Even when I went to the studio, I would go in there, walk by everybody, and go straight to my room and lock it. Be in there alone. It's
the best. It's almost like a guilty pleasure, I feel like, because I can never get enough alone time. And I feel like that's not a good thing. I need to be social. I need to be connected. But I love being alone.
You sure bother me?
And alone with him.
I don't. Obviously. I like alone regular. And she always.
You like alone.
You gotta stay up here. Don't come up here if you're not gonna stay up.
Yeah, because he'll come upstairs from being downstairs for hours. He'll come up to the bedroom like he's about to go to bed, and then be like, "I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry." Wait, then until don't come all the way up just to come back down. Because then I'm thinking, oh, good.
You do no work by me doing that. There's nothing on you. I'm walking up and down.
I'm getting my hopes up, thinking, oh, good, he's up in the room for the night. No, I gotta go eat now. I'm gonna be asleep now before you come upstairs.
Exactly, Tio. The regular way.
African guy, I'm the same way.
The traditional alone.
alone, regular. Oh, Aruba, yes, it's beautiful there. I know Curacao is really pretty.
Ooh, how you say that name? Oh, okay. That look like an L.
Yes.
Nothing's too far. I gotta look on yours.
She says, I love dogs. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this live. We thank you for stopping by and having a good time with us.
Next live is in 2 weeks, and it's gonna be Ebony's birthday live.
September 15th.
That's not her actual birthday, but
right, my birthday is actually on that Saturday on the 18th. So the live will be on that Wednesday, the 15th, like it always is scheduled every other Wednesday. So we'll see you guys back here 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in 2 weeks, the 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I just said that. What she say? I type along this live, but I'm shy and timid in person. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, it's not. It's your sister's birthday. That's what's up.
Hey, Virgo in the house.
Man, we gotta work out this link up soon as I don't even know. I thought by now it'd have been clear. We'd have had the link up set up. We all be in Vegas.
These variants keep popping up. That look, I said our neighbor has to wear her mask at her desk. And I said, is it because of the variants? And she said, yep. She's vaccinated. You know, I'm sure all her coworkers coming in there probably most of them. I can't assume everybody is. But I'm sure most people are, but you still you never know because people who are vaccinated are still getting the virus. They're just not dying from it, hopefully. Anyway.
Oh, dang, 18th?
Yes.
Ooh, Terry got that boot ready to kick him out.
Your baby's gonna be 18. I remember when I turned 18, my parents were like, so? It's like, if you're 18 and in college, you're still a kid. You might as well still be in high school.
Nah, you grown.
Not the way my parents looked at it. They were like, so? You 18? You ain't paying all your bills.
I was paying my bills.
Yeah, stay safe, keep your distance, cover your mouth, and wash your hands.
You were paying
I was paying my cell phone bill, my car insurance when I was 18. That's basically it.
That's basically what you had.
I wasn't paying my car notes. I still had
you had a note
tuition to pay
on that thing.
I remember I got a new car. Oh wait, I didn't get that new car till my senior year. I don't know, what was I paying? Yeah, I was paying my cell phone bill. Yeah, but my parents took care of everything else.
So he is not grown.
That's it. So see my yes. Yeah, I mean, logically speaking, unless you are like really maintaining your own life, food, clothes, housing, car, everything at 18, you're not.
I was grown. I had a grown job. I was working with grown men.
And even when you are doing those things, you're still mentally, you're not there yet. Your brain doesn't stop growing until you're like in your 20s.
I was the man of my house at that point.
Anyways, y'all, we'll see y'all on the 15th, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys for coming to our live. We love you, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye. Why are you looking at